Sister Wives Preview. Kody Brown confronts Robyn about Meri. In a new preview for Sister Wives, Kody Brown confronts his only remaining wife, Robyn Brown, about her former sister wife, Meri Brown. Robyn and Kody discuss their relationships. During a preview for an upcoming episode of Sister Wives, Kody and Robyn Brown are sitting outside on their ATV talking about their relationship. Seemingly, Robyn is sorting through some of the things Kody has been saying regarding plural marriage. At the beginning of the clip, she brings up, "You just said a lot of weird things about relationships and the past. Said a lot of strange things that I don't quite understand." Kody looks down at the ground and draws in the dirt with his foot. Robyn continues, "Are you just bitter? Are you rewriting the past?" With that insinuation, he pops his head up and looks her straight in the eyes to confront her. Kody Brown confronts Robyn about Meri. Then, Kody Brown states very clearly, "I don't want to blame you for me hanging on to Meri." Abruptly, Robyn snaps her head upright with a defensive glare after being taken off guard by his assertions. Kody continues, "But I felt like I couldn't get out of that. And you're backing my conscience, saying you can't leave." Then Robyn retorts, "I didn't say you can't leave. I didn't say you can't, I was just like." But Kody interjects almost in a plea, "You did." From Robyn's point of view, she was just encouraging him to work things out. Furthermore, Kody reiterates, "I'm not blaming you." Both take a tense breath, but Kody adds, "Kay, but I'm not at your behest." Then he adds, "I'm not going to sit here and try and fix things with a marriage that will never work. Just because you think that we should or your belief in plural marriage." However, Robyn interrupts, still pressing her agenda. "Is Janelle interested?" Kody entertains the question with a fast remark, "Not at all." Kody Brown confesses he stayed longer than he should have. After Robyn attempts to get Kody Brown to think about it from Janelle Brown's side, he is clear that there was no interest on her part. He asserts, "She's as bad as I was with Meri." Then he describes the mirrored feelings, just kinda going, "Maybe this could work, but I don't really care if it does." In a confessional, Kody admits that Robyn begging him to keep trying with Meri was the reason he stayed. While he would have moved on sooner, he says Robyn was constantly encouraging that relationship. Likewise, he revisits Robyn telling him to sleep on Cristin Brown Woolley's couch when she kicked him out. Furthermore, he says Robyn was pleading with him not to fight with Janelle. Janelle and Meri talk about Robyn's intentions. In another confessional, Janelle Brown says she doesn't know what Robyn was pushing behind the scenes. However, she believes it's a shame if Robyn had that much control over Kody Brown. She mentions it was insulting to think Kody would stay in a relationship he wasn't willing to repair just because she told him to. Janelle claps her hands and says, "That's great. They can have that." Then she laughs knowing she is free from it. When Meri Brown discusses how Robyn played a role in Kody Brown's staying, she knows it was a factor. She says, "Robyn was very much wanting mine and Kody's relationship to heal." Although Meri believes Robyn truly wanted plural marriage, she does question many of her intentions. During Kody Brown's discussion with Robyn, he asks her if she can accept him as a monogamous husband. Another preview also shows their outing ends with a utility vehicle crash. The sun hung low in the sky, casting long shadows across the desert landscape of Flagstaff, Arizona. In the Brown household, tension was thick in the air. Kody Brown paced back and forth, his jaw clenched and his brow furrowed. He was angry. Not just angry, but frustrated, disillusioned, and hurt. He had tried for so long to keep the peace, to make the relationships work, but now the cracks in his plural family were becoming impossible to ignore. And all of it seemed to revolve around one person, Meri. Robyn Brown sat nervously in the living room, her fingers twisting together as she waited for Kody to speak. She had heard the rumors, seen the subtle signs, but never expected it would come to this. She had always considered herself the peacekeeper in the family, the one who could smooth over the tension between Kody and his other wives. But this time, it was different. She could feel the storm brewing, and she was unsure whether she would be able to weather it. "Kody, what's going on?" Robyn finally asked, her voice soft yet laced with concern. She had been waiting for him to say something, anything, but the silence was unbearable. Kody stopped pacing and turned toward her. His eyes were narrowed, a mix of irritation and confusion swirling in his gaze. He crossed his arms over his chest, a defensive posture that made Robyn's heart race. "What's going on? Robyn, you really don't see it. You're the one closest to Meri. You tell me what's going on." Robyn shifted uncomfortably in her seat. She had always tried to support Kody, but this was a new level of tension. "I don't know what you mean. I'm just trying to keep things calm to help everyone get along," she replied, though a trace of uncertainty hung in her words. "No," Kody said sharply. "You're not seeing it. I'm done pretending. I can't keep dealing with the same old drama from Meri. Every time I turn around, it's more manipulation, more control. She can't seem to understand that it's over. It's been over for years." Robyn's breath caught in her throat. She had always known Kody's relationship with Meri was strained, but she never imagined it had reached this point. "But Kody, Meri is still part of our family. She's your wife, even if things are complicated." Kody scoffed, a bitter laugh escaping his lips. "A wife? No, not really. She hasn't been a wife to me in ages. It's all about her needs. But where's the relationship? Where's the love? I can't keep carrying this weight on my own. And I can't keep pretending it's not affecting the rest of us." Robyn felt a pang of guilt. She had always been the one to try to keep the peace between the wives, to smooth over the tensions that arose. But now it seemed like her efforts had been in vain. "I just don't want to see you hurt, Kody. I know you've tried with Meri, and it's not easy." Kody's expression softened for a moment, but the frustration quickly returned. "I've tried, Robyn. I've tried more times than I can count. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep giving her chances. I can't keep pretending like I don't see how she manipulates everyone around her. She's not the person she used to be." Robyn sat in stunned silence, trying to absorb the weight of his words. She had always admired Kody's patience, his ability to keep trying even when things seemed impossible. But now it was clear that the breaking point had come. She was caught between two worlds, her loyalty to Kody and her sense of family, which had always included Meri. "I don't know what to say," Robyn admitted, her voice quiet. "I just want everything to be okay, Kody. But I don't know how to fix this." Kody's face was hard as stone. "It's not about fixing it anymore. I'm done being the one who always has to make the sacrifices. Meri needs to understand that. She needs to stop playing games. It's time for me to have a real relationship with the people who actually care about me." Robyn's heart ached at the harshness of his words. She had always believed in the strength of the Brown family, in their ability to overcome anything together. But now she wasn't so sure. Kody's frustration was palpable, and it was clear that something had shifted in him. He was no longer willing to give more of himself without getting anything in return. "I understand," Robyn said softly, her voice barely above a whisper. "But I'm worried. About all of us. I don't want anyone to get hurt." Kody's gaze softened for a brief moment, but then he turned away, his back to her. "It's too late for that, Robyn. We're already hurt. And it's time we stop pretending everything's fine. Meri has made her choices, and now we have to live with the consequences." The silence that followed was thick with the weight of unspoken words. Robyn felt a deep sorrow for the family she had once hoped to build with Kody. She could see the strain in his face, the sadness that had taken over his once vibrant spirit. And yet, in the depths of his words, there was something else, something more powerful than the hurt. There was determination. "I'll talk to her," Robyn said quietly, her voice filled with resignation. "But I don't know what to say. I don't know if anything can change." Kody's response was simple, yet it carried the weight of his years of frustration. "Then don't. Don't say anything. Just tell her the truth. It's time we all face it." As Robyn sat there, staring at the man she had hoped to share a future with, she realized the truth. The family she had once believed in was unraveling. The cracks were too deep to ignore, and no amount of talking could put them back together. It was a hard truth to accept, but it was the truth nonetheless. Kody's confrontation with Robyn was only the beginning. In the coming days, Meri would have to face the consequences of her actions, and the Brown family would never be the same.